I've tried a few instant ramen hacks on this channel, but this bowl of curry ramen is hands down the best tasting instant ramen hack I've tried so far. If you like Japanese curry and you like ramen, you definitely want to give this one a shot. Okay, so I got a box in the mail from Sapporo Ichiban. So I guess the story goes, Kewpie saw the instant ramen hack video, put the link up here, and they wanted to send me some stuff, so they sent me some mayonnaise and I forgot to bring it to the studio. I'm sorry Kewpie, but thank you very much. They also said Sapporo Ichiban was interested in contacting me and sending me something, so I said, yeah, whatever, I'll take free stuff. So yeah, Sapporo Ichiban sent me a box of some goodies, some swag. This is a really nice bag. And also a case of ramen, which I'm planning to use today. Really nice letter. Let's just read this here. Dear Ryan, this is Karen Umeda from Sanyo Food Corp of America. My team told me about your YouTube video featuring Sapporo Ichiban ramen, and I really enjoyed watching them. As a gesture of appreciation, we're sending some free samples of Sapporo Ichiban original flavor. I hope you enjoy. Once again, thank you for your kind and continued support, and we're looking forward to seeing more great works from your channel. Sincerely, Karen Umeda. Oh, arigatou gozaimasu. All right, let's do this. So we're going to be using Sapporo Ichiban original flavor for this hack. And I think in Japan, this is actually called Shoyu flavor ramen. I'm not sure why they changed it, but the package is exactly the same. But anyways, on the official Japanese Sapporo Ichiban YouTube channel, there is a ramen hack recipe by this guy. This is Ryuji, and he's actually one of the most popular cooking YouTubers in Japan. It's kind of like a Joshua Wiseman of Japan if Joshua Wiseman drank in every single one of his videos, but he created this recipe for a curry shoyu ramen, and I love Japanese curry, so I'm finally going to try it out today. So the recipe is actually very simple, just a handful of ingredients. I'm going to start off by thinly slicing about 1/4 of an onion. And while the cutting board is still clean, I'm going to chop up some green onions for topping. Next, we need about 80 grams of thinly sliced pork belly. If you can just buy that at the store, that's always easier, but if you can't, like me, you can partially freeze the pork belly, then you should be able to slice it pretty thinly with a sharp knife. Just don't freeze it all the way, that's gonna just ruin your knife. So once the prep is done, we can start cooking. This part is optional, but I had some extra pork fat from the pork belly, so I dropped it in the pot first to kind of grease the bottom of the pot a little bit, and then I just added in the pork belly slices and cooked them all the way through. It's completely optional to grease that first because the pork belly will give off a lot of fat on its own. And once your pork is cooked through, add your onions and then cook them in the rendered out pork fat until they are soft. And once the onions are soft, add 500 milliliters of water, and then you can scrape off any of the fond that's developed at the bottom of the pot, and then just bring the water back up to temperature. And once the water is hot again, add in your block of noodles and then cook them until they're just starting to separate. It took me about 2 minutes for that. And once your noodles are separated, you can turn off the heat and then add in the soup packet from the instant ramen and then stir that in. Then you're gonna add 1 piece of box curry roux, and this is Vermont curry, and I actually made a mistake. This is 2 pieces here, and I think 1 piece would have been fine. Ryuji used Java curry, which has only 4 segments per tray, so I thought, 2 segments of Vermont curry, probably the same. I was wrong, and I was getting a little too thick, so you can actually see me fishing out 1/4 of the roux here. But once I got that out, I tasted it, and it tasted great. So I think it might be best to just start with 1 piece of curry roux, mix it in, taste it, see how you like it. If you think it needs more, you can add a little bit more. But anyways, heat this back up, and then it's time to serve it. So to serve this, you actually want to carefully get the noodles out of the pot first and put that at the bottom of the bowl. And then you're going to pour the soup and the rest of the pork and onions on top the noodles and kind of make it like toppings, similar to what you would do with a wok method miso ramen. Then I'm just gonna top that with some green onions that we chopped earlier, and the bowl of curry shoyu ramen is complete. Super easy, super quick, and oh my god, this thing tastes so freaking good. It reminded me of 2 things. So one, I had a bowl of great curry soba at a place called Fukata in Irvine, California. The flavor of the soup here really reminded me of that soup, which kind of makes me think maybe this is all they were doing, just dumping a piece of curry roux into their soup. But anyways, the second thing that this reminded me of was a place called Koku Ichibanya Curry House. It's a curry shop that I used to hit up all the time when I was on Oahu. It's fantastic curry rice there. And in fact, in Ryuji's video, he shows that after you eat all the noodles, you can actually add rice to the leftover soup and then sprinkle some cheese on it. And then you nuke it in the microwave for about 1 minute and 40 seconds. And then it makes another awesome bowl of curry. I'm sure it's awesome. I was too full to try it. But with the soup tasting like how it did, I'm sure it's gonna work. It just tasted fantastic. So yeah, seriously, if you like Japanese curry, you should definitely try this one out at least once, see how you like it. It's fast and easy and it's really, really good. I don't think I can say that more in this video. Kind of makes me a little bit upset actually about how good this tasted for how little effort went into it. Like, why do I even bother trying to make ramen from scratch? But maybe one day I'll figure out how to make a scratch version of this bowl of ramen. I'll probably still just use the curry block though. But anyways, thank you to Sapporo Ichiban for sending me some ramen. I actually have more instant ramen hacks that I found on Japanese YouTube, so I may have to do another one of these in the future and do one of those. Gonna be hard to top this one though. Thank you all for watching. Thank you all for the support, and I'll see you all in the next video. Peace.